everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to share with you people some of the common and silly errors which we do commit while we are using tenses. Yes people, it do happen that when we are writing a note or a kind of paragraphs, or when we are summarizing any kind of content, we actually use a sort of tense in the first line of description and different kind of tense in the next form of line when we describe a kind of paragraph. First we will be starting our description or a paragraph writing with a kind of present tense. Later we switch on to the past tense. Is it a sense of using the grammar? No, right? You need to use the correct kind of grammar to omit errors and make your English speaking skills and also English writing skills at least to an appropriate level. So let's waste no more time and hurry up to our video. So let's see, I have prepared some kind of sentences with me and also the sentences, the incorrect ones followed by the correct form of sentences, which actually in the sentences I indicate the tense errors, what tense you have used, what should be used later in the correct form of sentence. So let's see the sentence number 1. I am taking the guitar classes every day. I am taking guitar classes every day. I am taking, I take. Okay, simple present tense. I take guitar classes every day. I am taking present continuous. No, not required. I take because it's a daily activity. So I am taking guitar classes every day. Wrong. I take guitar classes every day. I am taking wrong. Take is correct. Second sentence. I have read this news yesterday. I have read. Have is not required, guys, here. I read this news yesterday. That's it. This is the correct form of sentence. Let's move on to the next sentence. He has seen you at the party last night. He has seen, wrong. He has seen you. He saw you at the party last night because the day has already finished. So you must indicate the tense as here past tense. He saw you. He has seen you, wrong. Last night, here the word you indicated as last night, which means the day has already finished. So the past form of sentence is he saw. He has seen, wrong. He saw. Okay. Next sentence. I am learning English grammar for many days. I am learning, wrong. I have been learning English language for what is given, what, for many days. I have been learning, I am learning, wrong. I have been learning the English grammar for many days or for so many days. Let's move to the next sentence. Is your failure known to all? Is your failure known to all? Is your failure, is it making any kind of sense in the grammatical uses? No, right? Are your failures known to all? Is your failure known to all? Wrong. Are your failures known to all? That's it. Next sentence. He said that he will not attend the function. He will not attend the function. Wrong. Will not, wrong. He would not attend the function will be the correct form of sentence. Next sentence. This news was telecasted on Z News. This news was telecasted. Was and telecasted, ed not required here. Was you have already used here. So was telecasted, wrong. Was telecast, simple. This news was telecasted. This news was telecast on the Z News channel. Okay, I hope you're understanding the kind of errors in the form of sentences we actually commit in our day-to-day conversations or even when we write. Okay, let's move to the next sentence. Okay, in Delhi, it's usually rain in July, but it is raining in April now. In Delhi, it usually rains in July, but it is raining in the April now. It usually rain. I have prepared the incorrect sentence as in Delhi it usually rain in July. Rain in July? Wrong. Rains in July. Okay. Next sentence. Our teacher taught us that the earth moved around the sun. Earth moved around the sun. Moved what? It has moved. It will not move further. Wrong, right? Moved. Ed. Remove it or omit ed. Moves. The action is carried all the time. It's a universal truth. Moved, which means what? It has moved. It will not move further. No, right? It's a wrong. So it moves, it will be moving and it will move every time. It is a universal truth. It is a law of nature. So it moves. It happens every time, every day and every while and while. So it moves. Moved, wrong. Okay. If you will meet him now, he may advise you. If you meet him now, he may advise you. If you will meet him now, you will meet him now, will not require. If you meet him now, enough. If you meet him now, he may advise you. Okay. Simple sort of tense. You require not to replace, not to insert, but to remove it. Strike it off. So, if you will meet him, will, wrong. If you meet him. Okay. Next sentence goes like, he is born on April 22, 1935. He is born. He was born. He is born not. He was born. He has already born. So he was born. Wrong. He is born present. Wrong. Past should be used here. Next sentence. The soldier laid dead on the ground. The soldier lay dead on the ground. Laid, wrong. Lay is correct. Next sentence. She has bought this dress yesterday. She has bought, not required guys. Has, not at all required. Omit it, cut off it. She has bought, has not required. She bought this dress yesterday. That's it. Next sentence. You can went home now. You can went home now. Went, wrong here. You can go home now. Went not required, go. Okay. Next sentence. Has the bell rang? Has the bell rang not? Here rang is wrong. Rung. Has the bell rung? Okay, this is a sort of question. So here rang not. Has it rung? Okay. Next sentence says as, he has laid awake in bed for hours. He has laid. What sort of sentence is it, guys? Laid, wrong. He has lain on bed. In bed for hours. Okay. Next sentence. The birds flown away when the ground was froze. The birds flown away. Flown, wrong. The birds flew away when the ground was froze. Okay, I hope you're understanding the sort of errors which I am making, and that too followed by this incorrect words I am inserting or replacing or omitting a kind of errors. Okay, I'm not sticking to the incorrect words. I'm replacing it or inserting such kind of required words or omitting or cutting off such kind of words which are not at all required. Okay. Next sentence. I stroke him on the head. I stroke him. Wrong. I struck him on the head. Have you sowed the seed? Have you sowed? Sowed. What sort of sentence is it, guys? Sowed. Identify the error over here. Sowed. Ed. Sowed. Why? It's not required. Have you sown the seeds? It's correct. Next sentence is that, give me a minute. They believes in honesty. They believes, not required here as. They believe in honesty. Enough. So these are some sort of words. Sorry, these are some sort of sentences and the errors in the tenses which we use in the sentence we make while it by. So the kind of tenses mistake, how can we rectify them? What kind of tense should be used, inserted, replaced or omitted or required to be omitted when required and when not required? So we have learned by seeing such kind of few examples. So I hope you have liked my video. So I hope you will subscribe to my channel and also learn a lot of grammar and a kind of mistakes which we do actually or which we commit actually in day-to-day life conversation or when we are writing a kind of notes or essays or articles, what kind of tense mistakes we actually commit, how to rectify them, what sort of things should be done to replace them, insert a kind of sentences, whether it's a present tense. So continue your speech in speaking or your kind of notes to write in a present tense only. Don't change the kind of tense you use. When you are using a past tense, use the past tense only till the end. When you are using a future tense, use the future tense only till the end. Why do you people rush and use present tense in the first phase of answering and later phase of answering the past tense? Not required, right? Present, past, future. Don't jumble the kind of sentences you use in a sentence or in a paragraphs. So when you paragraph a note or you summarize a note or you write a kind of essay or you write or speak a kind of debate to use, you are in a hurry to use all the kinds of tenses. You will see only whether the sentence is correct or wrong, whether I'm making the sense in my concept or not, but you're not paying attention to the kind of tenses you use there, because no doubt you always put your thoughts in a correct way, no doubt, because when you start writing or speaking, it means that you know the way in which you can make your communication or the way in which you make your views honestly to be reviewed to others, right? So when you write or when you speak, I am sure to an extent that you know at least how to write, how to speak in the English language, that to convey your ideas or views in a good point of sense. But why in a hurry you are making such kind of errors in the form of or in a sort of tenses you use? Because when you write in exam such kind of things or some sort of thoughts or viewpoints of your own, which you have your beliefs of your own, you write it, you portray it well, but the thing is that the kind of grammatical mistakes you actually commit there, you won't pay attention, but that kind of grammatical mistakes creates a huge sort of difference in the marks you score. No doubt you write well, you make your opinion to a point, you also convey your ideas well, no doubt, no matter, you are good at all the cost of things, at all the writing of things, but the problem lies in the way you exhibit it. The problem lies in the way of uses of sentences you actually use. When you use present tense, why you are in a hurry to use the past tense and next sentence only? Don't use. When you are using present tense, continue the present form of sentence only. When you're using past tense, continue it as past. When you're using future tense, use future or future tense, simple future tense or future continuous tense only. Don't rush to the present tense. Why you are moving here and there? Okay, continue yourselves with the same sort of tense. This makes a sense in the grammar you use, because no doubt you have a kind of ability to judge a kind of speech or write a kind of speech. But until and unless you know the correct grammar, and unless and until you know the way to exhibit it, you cannot success or be up to the mark. So I have no doubt in my initial videos I've already said you a sort of thing that not required a kind of grammar, not required. First you execute your speech level, because execution is the best level or the bestest level you can do of your own to actually learn English. But when you cross the level 1, when you have jumped the level 1 of execution, then it's your way to sharp your knowledge to the best level. Sharpening your knowledge cannot make you, that means it does not mean that you will stick to a point where you will make again and again more grammatical mistakes. You should learn. No doubt you make mistakes, but at the same time or at the same point you should learn what actually have I made and what I should not make. Then only you can sharp your skill of writing or speaking. Mark my words, guys. So don't rush. Sit idly, take a deep breath, and also think a lot. Think 10 to 100 times before you speak or write. Because simple grammatical mistake can cut off half of the marks from each line you write or each line you speak. So mark it yourself. You are the best teacher and best judge who can actually evaluate your own speech. You speak, you also evaluate your own speech, that what sort of speech have I spoken, what kind I have delivered in front of mirror or in front of public. Have I delivered to the point, to a correct extent? Have I made some kind of mistakes? What mistakes I should not do? What mistakes I should omit? What kind of words I should replace to make my sentence more attractive and effective? What things to be done and what not to be done? So when you think such sort of sentences in while you can enhance your skill of learning, guys. Yes, I mean this. So let's end today's video with this sort of viewpoint and opinions of mine. So let's end this video for today, and let's talk with different content in the later videos. Thank you, people. I'm done with today's content.